And yes, Lord, I'm so happy that my sister Queena is here from the beginning. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, Tracy here from Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the views, and the comments. I really do appreciate everyone. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. We're going to clear the energy and we're going to see what the messages the Spirit has for all of us today. Um, so it has something to do with these, like I'm seeing like these, like a golden lasso. That's the only way I can, but it's like going around like an egg and it's being tied with a bow. So it's almost like, you know, you know what? The other day, I can't remember what day it was, but the other day, I remember talking about the white light of protection. So it's like, I'm thinking that somebody that, put themselves in a white light of protection, but they were still toxic on the inside, still creating havoc and destruction and harm and trying to still send the evil eye and cast spells and all that unnecessary childish bullshit. But if they put that level, that white light of protection around them, thinking that they were going to be protected, and that's God's white light, that whatever, anything that they try to send out towards another, it's not going anywhere. It's trapped in there with them. It's trapped. So it's like no matter what they do, no matter what they say, there's nothing they can do. They can't pin poke it, they can't ice pick it, they can't nothing. Bottom of the deck, the call of the night. This is someone who like prays to the moon and they try and do things under the moon so that they feel that that's when they have the most amount of power. And it's almost like this person tried to sacrifice you. And this person was pretty doggone sure that whatever they was doing was going to work. Instead of, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Let me go ahead and do this around me so I'm protected and I'm gonna cast that shit out. But they didn't realize the shit came right back. But they're seeing that now. Now they know. Now they know them being a hater, a spiritual hater, full of envy and jealousy. Now they know they fucked themselves up because all that shit that they've been doing, it's in there. It's in there with them. What's the message, Spirit? Now somebody wants to call for help. Now they feel like they're really scared because just like Bambi or that little deer is in that little bubble, of- they created whatever they created, it's in that bubble with them. thinking that they was outsmarting, outslicking, but they were, and now they understand that they were outsmarted and outslicked. And, and this person is mad. They're wondering why they did this because they really have tears in their eyes. They know they are fucked up. Instead of just leaving somebody alone, they wanted to do something again and again and again and again and again. And then they thought, you know what, this is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what I need. This white light of protection. And they were right. This witch was right. That was exactly what she needed. And she did all that spell work, all that bullshit out of jealousy. But see, it wasn't just you that she was jealous of. This has been a pattern. This is something that they would label habitual. So finally, God said, I got to sit you down because you, as many times as I've told you, as many times as I've asked you, as many times as I've warned you, you won't sit your ass down. So now I'm going to allow you to take yourself out because you are a danger to society. This person thought that they was not really seducing, but baiting. This person thought that they were baiting someone that they didn't feel was as intelligent as them or as advanced as them. They felt like they had more power. They felt like they were more intelligent, like they had more friends that were also of the dark. But now they see all of those friends that were also of the dark that helped them. They're leaving that person alone. And this witch is right now thinking about everything they did in the past and every curse, spell, and whatever else that they sent out while in that bubble. That's enough to make somebody lose sleep if they wished you to crash. Guess what they're getting ready to do? If they wished you to lose all your money, guess what they are getting ready to do? If they wish that you would end yourself, guess what they are getting ready to do? Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. This is something that they wanted for this noble person, this person that has couth, that has class, that is humble in nature, that is disciplined, intelligent, educated. And then we're not talking have to have graduated from some Ivy League education or nothing, and maybe didn't even go to college, but you know how to get your own education. And it's not looking at the smut magazines. This is you're somebody that you know that you can come and go as you please. You don't have to have anyone else's permission. And if they choose to not go, I'll see you when I get back. If they want to put it down, trust me, keep keep going across that bridge. Because once you get to the other side of putting down some shit that you don't even need to be fucking worried about, once you get to the other side, I'm gonna pull out the match and burn the motherfucking bridge down. You are natural. You're natural. You know, you don't have a problem telling anybody how you feel, what you feel when you feel it. And see, people are actually afraid of you because you speak your mind. because you don't bite your tongue, because you're not timid, because you're all the way grown. And the faith that you have in God cannot be touched, cannot be matched. And that's what God loves about you. That's what God loves about you. Your unwavering faith in Him. Then we have this other person that can barely complete a sentence, let alone a project, let alone doing something constructive. This is somebody that has some serious personal challenges and they refuse to get help. So what do? They go out into the world and they terrorize everybody. They try and ask all these nosy ass fucking questions to get into people's lives, to do this, to do that. They are opposition. They're not a friend. And they're not a good family member. This is somebody who is an outsider, but this person is such an outsider that they think they're inside. And they are. They are inside this bubble, looking at you free on the outside. See, they thought that they could say this little, oh, let me protect myself with this protective white light bubble. And they said, yeah, because that way I'm protected, even though I really am not part of this because I'm opposition, but that way I can blend in a little better and they'll never, ever know. Heart, that was the last day in the light. Because I guess maybe a little bit of information was forgot to be shared. That you would have 24 hours to bust that bubble so that you can continue to do what you want. But since it's been what, 48, 72 hours? It's much too late. Sorry. I do apologize. And now somebody's sitting there hoping, oh my God, trying to remember everything that they cast in your direction, trying to remember every incantation, trying to remember every spell that they wrote. And then they had the motherfucking nerve to burn the shit every time they put your name in a bubble. I mean, in a bottle, seal the shit up, and whatever other shit they put in there and put it underwater just so that you would feel like you're drowning and can't get out. No, baby, you're not drowning. But they are. They're not necessarily drowning because there's no water in that bubble. It's just all God's light. God wanted to make sure that He took care of this problem. So God said, they're trying to lure you. Let them think that they're luring you. In fact, invite them in. Come on over. The water's great. Jump in the pool with us. Come on. Get comfortable. Get real comfortable. That's how that happened. And then to seal the deal, somebody prayed to God and made it so that that lasso with that bow is unbreakable because they decided to pray for this person. They decided to pray for this person. And their prayers are supernatural prayers it heard directly to God. And because this is one of God's favorite children who he saw was not fucking around with nobody, bothering nobody, getting in nobody's lane because you were just too busy doing you. God decided to go ahead and grant that favor because God wants you to know how favored you are. Like I said, that's how that happened. So you'll be able to tell in just a few days. Start looking at how somebody's acting because it usually starts in the mind because they're driving themselves crazy trying to remember everything that they did against you. And then it starts really stressing them out. And they start getting pain in their shoulders. They start getting headaches, the same headaches they sent to you. And their body starts aching. And they start having problems with this and problems with that. The same shit that they wanted to happen to you. And the whole time you're just standing on the outside of that bubble looking in, looking in amazement as you physically see a witch going crazy inside that bubble, trying to scratch, trying to claw, trying to open it up by any means possible, calling out for your help. Because they know that you lured them to create that bubble. Now they see exactly how intelligent you are. That you lured them to get them stuck in that bubble. Feeling like a little lost lamb. Mm, this way, sorry. Whatever. And them sitting there thinking that you're gonna take your pen out your back pocket, and you probably do, and looking at it like this. Kind of get up close, like you want me to pop your bubble? You want me to pop that bubble? But you don't. You forgive them. You pray for them. You pray for their healing. Pray for their happiness. Pray for their revelations. But this person has to understand that they tried to hurt you. They really tried to hurt you. And for you, you no longer care, no longer want to lift a finger, no longer want to answer a question, no longer want to look their way. This wasn't the first time, by far, but it most definitely will be the absolute last time. Guaranteed. All because somebody was jealous of you. All because somebody was jealous. They felt like they should be the one. They deserve. You don't deserve. No, no, me. I'm the pick me girl. And this is you, knowing your worth. That's why you're so laid back and relaxed because you know your worth. You don't have to go above and beyond and do way too much, go way too far, destroy every single relationship that you have because you don't know your own worth. You don't have to do that because you know your own worth. That's why whenever somebody tries to go against you, you don't even have to say anything. You ain't got shit to talk about. You see it for how it is. It is how it is. Because your intuition told you everything, everything that you needed to know. So, do you, boo? But trust me, my intuition is let me see what's coming for you. So, if I seem pretty quiet, pretty relaxed, pretty chill, pretty calm, it's because I'm actually really praying for you because you're going to need these prayers. What you put out is what you get back, sweetie. This is your harvest time. This is your harvest time. And this is my harvest time too. See, what you wanted for the collective, for the soul tribe, for the soul family, is what we actually get to take from you. It's not the physical things. We don't want those physical rundown pieces of whatever it is that you got. No, baby, it's taken from you. Then they take it to the recycle place in heaven. And then God fills up our bank account so we can go get what was taken from you. That's how it works. So we're in our harvest time and you are in your harvest time. I hope you planted good seeds because them shit is growing. I hope you didn't do anything stupid like self-sabotage yourself. That would be dumb, right? Wouldn't that be dumb? Because guess what? Secrets have been revealed. But you already knew this was coming. So don't even act shocked. Don't act surprised. Don't open your eyes wide like, oh my God, how the fuck you know? My intuition told me so. So now, just like the phoenix, you get to rebuild after you've gone through the fire and all that other toxic, negative, nasty, jealous bullshit has been burnt to the ground. Good news is you get to start all over, rebuilding yourself. Rebuilding yourself to be someone with couth, with class, that knows how to do other things besides giving up that ass. Somebody is waking up that you knew all along. The stabbing in the back, the fake profiles, all of that. You knew all along. So you're wondering why they even put on a mask. Because you saw right through it. You know, this is somebody wearing a witch wearing a mask thinking that you can't see. I see you. Peekaboo. But see, this is how you know this is not even worth your time because any little girl, any little witch, witchy poo that has to wear a mask is not even woman enough to step up to you. They're only going to self-sabotage themselves. Secrets been revealed. And this person, ooh, they are filled with rage. They cannot fucking stand your ass. And they are so afraid to think anything negative, say anything negative, cast a spell, cast a this, do anything because they know they are stuck like Chuck in that bubble, which only fucked them up. But they're pissed as hell. But they're only pissed at themselves. Somebody doesn't know how to read. I would have read the fine print first. That's what intelligent people do. And they're mad because of how you caught them. Not cut them up. How you binded them. How they are trapped. How they can't do shit else except tremble in fear. That's it. That's all. And it's only because they didn't want to change. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want to evolve. They didn't want to show up like a human in the world. They wanted to show up like some wild, untrainable animal. A vicious, vile, nasty, sick, sadistic, twisted animal. And see now this person that they are stuck. They want to forgive themselves. They want you to forgive them. They want you to forgive them. They're like, please take that pen out of your pocket and poke this damn bubble. And they're so sad. Besides being pissed, they're so upset because they know they're stuck. It's like they gave up the rest of their life. They gave it up. Everything that they thought they were getting ready to get, you get nothing, baby. Not one damn thing, except more problems. Except more problems. I guess you thought big bank take little bank, and it does. But you just didn't know who had the big bank and who had the little bank, baby. All these storms, all this struggle, all this fucking karma coming back on your motherfucking mangy ass. But what do you expect the collective to do? This is a storm that you caused yourself, thinking that you was causing this soul tribe a storm. Mm-mm. Wrong thought, wrong tribe. All because you had these desires. Desires. But your desire went a little bit too far. Now everybody sees exactly who you are. Everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows the truth. And guess what? God's going to make it since you have no choice except to look at yourself in the mirror. A reflection of how you've been acting, what the fuck you've been doing, how you showing up, and who the fuck acts like that. So you thought that you was going to get some type of satisfaction, some type of joy, some type of I win, I won, I won. Trying to come after somebody that's already been through the bullshit and is healed. How is somebody who is not even aware that they are bleeding from their heart still gonna try and attack somebody who's already healed? You know how weak you already are? You're already on your way out, and then you're gonna try and do this? Like you got some type of spiritual clout? No, boo, not you. If you thought that you did, you've got to be some type of fool. Because you wanted to act like you were worthy. You wanted to act like it was all you. But people found out because the mask fell off. The betrayals you couldn't stop. The lies you couldn't cover up. The shiftiness. The bullshit smell that was coming out of your mouth every time you spoke. You couldn't stop it. Your betrayal was deep. Don't ask the person that you betrayed for forgiveness. Ask God for forgiveness. Explain to God why you did what you did. And look at yourself in the mirror. Look at how you look. This is how you look. Then want to sit there and go like, oh, look, you know, but and this and that and the other and this, but that, all that other bullshit. Lying just to be lying, just to be lying, just to be lying. Projecting just to project, to project, to project. Hating to hate, to hate, to hate, to hate. On people that ain't doing that shit to you. You know how stupid you look? I can imagine how ignorant you feel. I can just imagine how ignorant you feel. But we pray for our enemies. We pray that they find their way. We pray that they awaken to where God wants them to go, to how God wants them to live. And anything that is not of God, you leave that shit alone. That shit will kill you. Somebody who used to always want to be up front and center. I want to be the one that shines the most. I want everybody to look at me. I need to have the most amount of attention. I need to say I own the most. No. I got the most amount of money. No. I got the most of bullshit. No. I got the most clothes. I got the best car. I got this. I got that. I know I got the best. Somebody that just had to try and outshine everybody. Going through an ego death and is being forced through a radical rebirth. Yeah. They know they need to work on their chakras because their shit is fucked up, closed down, out of order. Their whole life is in such a disruption right now. And you know what? They're feeling a lot of shame for some unnecessary stuff that was totally unnecessary, that they didn't have to do, that caused nothing but unnecessary bullshit for them. not for you, for them. All that stuff that they did against you, it's manifested against them because you weren't even worried about it. You had already leveled up seasons ago. You had already put this little sacred lust shit past behind you years, many moons ago. This was just the energy that that witch was in. She wanted to have that sacred lust where she thought that she was just so alluring and so this and so that. Not anymore. Now she finds out she's so stuck. But we are so lucky to have Miss Marie Laveau. And she let us know confirmation that she's got that witch in one of these little glasses and it's all under control. See, I told that witch all she's going to know by the time it's finished is that she messed with the wrong one. She messed with Miss Marie Laveau. And she's not that happy because she don't like it when she got to get down for the crown for somebody who couldn't just stop fucking around. So now she's getting ready to go in and put it down. What you give is shown of what you receive. Somebody should have used their intuition and stay grounded in reality. Not how they wanted to go in their head, how they pictured it to go in a perfect world and a perfect scenario, but stay grounded, bitch. Choose to do that. Choose to really think about what the fuck you're doing, who the fuck you're doing it to, and everything else that being a responsible adult does. Think about it. Maybe you don't want to live like that, but at least consider it. Give it a good old long thought. Know what I mean? And God said, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Because God said, I sat that ass down. I told her, it's time for your knuckleheaded self to surrender. Because, see, what you think is pleasure is going to really get you hurt seriously one day out of your own ignorance, out of your own stupidity. And there ain't nothing you would be able to do about it. Nothing. Somebody needs to be thankful that they are in that bubble right now. That way they can make sure that they get a hold of themselves and check themselves before they get checked. Because although you think that you big and bad, mean and bold, there's always somebody bigger, badder, much, much meaner, and several times bolder than that little shit that you got. Okay, sweet cheeks. Next time that you think that you want to go towards an earth angel, first thing that you need to know is this earth angel comes from divine lineage. Do you know what divine means? Do you know what divine lineage is? And another thing you need to know, there's always going to be that little radar that allows us to know when we're safe and when we're in danger, because we have divine lineage. So if you don't know what the word divine means, I encourage you and suggest that you look it up. Someone thinks it's such a miracle. How did they do that? What the hell? How? What? The cosmic power? What? Because you didn't understand that I've lived on both sides, the light and the dark. So you think somebody don't know how to get down with the get down? It's about to be shown, because you about to be put down to the ground. So think it's a miracle all you want. We just sat there and talked about divine lineage. So think it's a miracle. I want you to. And every single time you try and come for someone in this soul tribe, you're going to see over and over and over and over that it goes right back to you. Somebody, they need to stop that little magic, because it's fucking you up. It's shooting you in the orifice in the back. Somebody needs to stop trying to cheat, stop trying to steal, stop trying to manipulate, stop trying to cast these illusions, stop lying. Stop lying. Someone needs to stop playing the victim, the one that's throwing the rocks and then hiding their hand. And when someone asks them about it, then they want to cry. Look at these big tears I have. Hold on a second, I need to get my spray bottle. Shh, shh. Look at these big tears I have. Do you think I would do that? Yes, absolutely. 1,000, 100,000 million, trillion, quadruple billion %. Yes, without a doubt. Someone sees that in order for them to get to this fearless love, they have to cut every single motherfucking cord that was toxicity around this fearless love. This person is understanding. They thought it was a game. And you're like, think it's a game. Let me show you how I play. Let me show you how I like to get down. And then we'll show each other whose game we don't like and more. Guaranteed. Think it's a motherfucking game. Think it's motherfucking game. People think fat meat is greasy. Bottom of the deck. Good news coming in for somebody. They're getting the fulfillment of their wishes. Yes, after being disappointed in some shit that didn't even make sense, and you probably tried to give this person the benefit of the doubt and tried to have some patience or something. Yep, 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 yep. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah. Material harvest. Yeah. This is somebody who's doing it on their own. Single, self-sufficient, independent. They're doing it on their own. You know. What's the message? Yeah, and it's like they are. I feel like this person is just kind of staying away from people because it's not like they're sick or anything. They're just kind of staying away from people, get themselves together. Really looking at where am I at? What am I doing? What am I doing? Because sometimes I think I remember. I think I was like maybe in my 30s or something, and whenever I was really ready just to let all toxicity and bullshit go, I remember actually having that thought, like, what am I doing? Because I started thinking about my life. What's the message? Yeah. This person is really, oh, yes, yes, yes. This person is really thinking about everything. They're having um a total, like maybe I kind of feel like a spiritual overhaul of stuff that they used to believe because maybe generations believed that and told that. They don't believe that anymore. Now they understand that there is a different purpose than just the mundane, that we have something else that we have to do just besides just um the mundane, making money, and that's that there are other things in life we have to also accomplish and strive for. This person, I believe, is being led by spirit, and spirit wants this person to start with their base chakra, to open up, to clear that up, to heal that, so that whenever they start or whenever they continue to build, they will have a firm foundation, and this is what they need, at firm foundation, for these for this partner, this alliance, this spiritual union, this connection that they feel very connected to. So someone is taking time for themselves. They are emotionally withdrawing, you know. Spirit is giving this person downloads on what they need to do about a financial situation, because it was like something happened, some trust was lost, and that was that. This person was done. Their intuition had told them, don't do this, because this is going to cost you, but they didn't listen. They were more interested in like sex. That was all I wanted, was just sex. But now this person is thinking about this heavily. They're receiving downloads on what they need to do. God is speaking to this person specifically. And this person is something about their dreams. It's like their dreams are of blueprint. Their dreams are like the blueprint of what's getting ready to happen in their life. Like next, not a whole chapter, but like the next page. God talks to this person in their dreams and says, hey, but it's not like God's like, careful, you're getting ready to trip up that step. And the next day they trip up the step. No, it's going to be something totally different. But then after something happens, and so this is why somebody needs to really connect with God. They have a lot of hope that they'll be able to get past this emotional loss. It's like, and they're really upset because they feel like they should have really just followed their own intuition. Yeah, but this person is just reevaluating everything. They've already made a decision, and that's not going to ever change. That decision won't ever change because they feel it's the best thing to move forward, and they're doing it. They don't care what they have to do. This person is using all their strength, all their might. They are, this person is doing the whole spiritual, lead the way, because this person is determined to have a new beginning. Now they get it. Now they get it. It's almost like at one time they had somebody, like they were trying to play some type of waiting game or something like that, but now that waiting game is over. Once they move forward, they didn't care. They move forward, determination. That's what I'm hearing. They move forward with determination to have this new beginning because now they know something. And where they was trying to make somebody wait before, no, that's over. Because they've definitely been doing some planning on what they need to do to move forward after getting over, you know, well, it's not even that they got over heartache and loss. I think once they learned about, it's like once they learned about some type of betrayal or deception or something like that, that they trusted somebody. They actually trusted this person. Even though, and they were lying to themselves, and their intuition was telling them don't do it, but they still did it because it was like they just wanted to play around with this person's head, and that was that. But since they didn't follow their own intuition, the person who they was trying to play with that person's head fucked them up because that person was the devil. So as far as this heartache and loss, after this person did them dirty, did them wrong, lied, cheated, manipulated, so whatever, whatever, whatever. That's whenever they realize they didn't even like that person. They were just using that person for sex. And that's whenever they started experiencing the heartache and the loss because the one that their heart sang for, cried for, was no longer around. And that's when the disruption started happening. And they intuitively knew the reason that the destruction was happening is because they allowed themselves to be led by the devil. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah. So now destiny comes into play. Somebody they wanted to be seen as victorious, as the one, as this, as that, as having it all, you know. But Spirit is letting them know, the one that you will have that triumph, it's your destiny, is like the same one that God has been giving this person downloads about who they actually need to be with. because they were trying to be with somebody for maybe a physical appearance or something like that, or they thought this person had money or something like that. But this person wasn't like that. This person, they may have looked nice, but this person was very toxic. And so spirit was telling this person, you need to be with the earth angel, the one that I had initially told you to be with. But see, this person, whenever they chose the devil over the angel, that's whenever they started experiencing conflict and defeat. Well, them and this toxic energy was arguing all the time, not being able to see eye to eye. One was talking about, sex, the other was talking about money. So it was just like it was a transactional thing. Basically, it was just like you arguing with your hooker, you know. If that's what you're arguing about, sex or money. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And this person found out the truth about somebody too. And whenever this person found out the truth about somebody, that's when they decided it was time for them to transform. They said it's time for me to get out of this goofy shit, you know? But this person was hoping that something that you didn't see something wasn't shown, the light wasn't shown on a choice that they made, on a move that they tried to attempt, to make without you being any wiser. But your third eye was activated and very active, you know, and you even experienced some emotional loss, over this person because you knew what they were doing and it was disappointing. You're not going to fight over nobody. Nobody is worth your tears, and nobody's worth you fighting over, especially if you already knew what they were doing. Then you know that that's not a friend. That's nobody you can trust. That's not even somebody that you should actually like because that person is showing that they don't like you. This is why this person is experiencing emotional loss now because you went through your emotional loss before. This person thought that they had a great idea that they was going to do this, but now they see that they are trapped in fear for either what can they say to make the situation right, fear for I don't know, I just lost a whole bunch of money, fear for now my business is going under, fear for my boat sank, fear for I got an STD, fear for I have an unwanted baby, fear for now this I didn't know this person had a boyfriend or a crazy girlfriend or crazy boyfriend and they're after me because somebody had a lot of passion. And now they are just moving on. They've moved on and they're suffering in silence. I feel like this person actually cried a little because thinking of what they did, why would, because it's trapped them. This person now is going through so many obstacles and challenges, all because they did not choose wisely. And in everything, we must choose wisely because there's some things that we cannot undo. And this person is aware that you know who they are and what they did. This person is aware. It's like they want to say something, but they're conflicted, they don't know what to say. They don't know how to put it together. They don't know how you're going to react. They don't know what you're going to do. They don't know what you're going to do. But you are going to have to stand your ground, even though you know what? You have deep feelings for this person. Deep feelings for this person. You actually thought that this person was going to give you a chance, a real chance. But instead, they decided to deceive you for what they thought was better. But it wasn't better. It was a lot worse. This divine masculine is now standing in his truth, the truth of what he wants, what he needs, what's really up, who's who, the truth of what type of relationships was I being associated with. But through this person's solitude, they were able to start with healing themselves. They were able to ask God to help them to look into and see their Akashic records so that prosperity can begin again. This time, though, this person, it's not about the quick things, the fast things, those desires that may not necessarily be the best for us. It's about this person wanting to lay a real foundation, lay a real foundation. No more kiddie games. No more distrustful things. No more, not even a little white lie, because even a little white lie is still a lie. The universe is urging this person to open up their heart chakra. Open up their heart chakra. They have been sacrificing love. And it's just like not right. It's nobody can live without love. You have to return it as well as receive it. It's just like going to work for a full day and not getting paid. That's a big no, no. And no one should even have to express this. Spirit wants this person to work on their shadow side so that they can go ahead and start rebuilding. But they have to work on that shadow side. They have to get rid of that toxic energy, those thoughts of, how can I destroy someone because I'm so bored? This person needs to choose. Choose. Do they want to be bored and discontent and not happy with their life? Or do they want to actually have the fulfillment of their wishes and their dreams? But you can't have both. You can't expect to have a great relationship, a perfect relationship, when that person is supporting you, loving you, and you're not doing shit. This Empress has been patient long enough. This Empress has been patient long enough. And time is running out. More importantly than that, time waits for no one. So if this is some type of third wheel, third party, people all up in the business wanting to know this, and one person can't shut the fuck up and gotta run and tell all the business. It's got to be cut the fuck off, or they will be cut the fuck off. Can't be both. That's not how you build trust. That's not how you show integrity. That's not how you display honesty and all those other adjectives that actually mean something. Someone took a look at themselves. They took a long look, and it's like, I guess what they saw, they wasn't really impressed with, especially, you know, after getting with somebody else that you have to leave because your life got too disruptive trying to be with that person, and you put somebody else that was high caliber with spiritual strength above that. Yeah, you better make sure that you healed, all the way healed. Just trying to go back for a conversation. Does anything look like it's the same coming around the corner? That's a no now. Because it was all a no no. It was all a no no. Hold on. This one. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I told you they want to make a fresh start. They don't want to do that anymore, whatever that is. Because they see doing that just caused them to get rejected. That was it. It was just all about maybe how somebody looked. That was it. It was never about the heart. It was never about what someone does in the community. It was never about someone has great big dreams and goals and aspirations. No, it was all about how somebody looked. Now this person is like maybe feeling burdened, wanting to travel to see you or something, but they're like maybe trying to get some advice from friends or family members or something like that, to kind of maybe pump them up. Or maybe they're getting counseling to help them work this stuff out so that they can go towards who they want to have that fresh start with. I mean, this is their time that they're filling their cup, and they're making changes. They're making positive changes. At first this person couldn't sleep because it's like I felt like they liked you, but you were such an individual and you always go with the flow. And this person didn't know how to take it. Like they weren't used to being with real people. They were used to being with fake, insincere people. But now they're finding themselves wanting to be more like in your shoes because they know that there's more than just, you know, what's represented in the Bible is God. God is bigger than that. This person, they know that, and they have a deep knowing that they'll be blessed as soon as they get over this shadow work, and the fact that they were the grief behind all of this. So this person is definitely on that grind. Like I said, they're staying to themselves. They're finding out, they're allowing their mind to open to study other things and to be interested in other things, because as opposed to just money, because they're seeing that them concentrating on what they thought was money wasn't. And so now they're getting karma. But it's all fair because life is a lot more than just money, you know? Yeah, if there's somebody wants to, it's like they want to build a home with someone, you know? But it's like they wanted to build a home with someone that was childish, immature, insecure, it's somebody that hasn't grown up, first of all, and hasn't gone through the dark night of their own soul. This is somebody this is somebody that would be the type of person that would put other people down so that they could feel good because their inner child is still hurting from shit that happened whenever they was a child. And then they started, to even indulge with this person, but then something happened after they indulged with this person, and they realized it's time for them to boss the fuck up and stop some shit. Yeah, it was time for them to boss the fuck up and stop some shit because maybe they got something. Maybe they started noticing something, but I feel like these last few days, yeah, it's like somebody got something, and it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. I don't even know why. What's the message? Yeah, this person is realizing it's time for them to boss up. I think they have maybe appointments, dates, something like that. But this person is definitely doing a release ritual. They're getting rid of all this toxic shit that they no longer need. Lying, lying people, lying situations, lying this, lying that, you know? Actually, you know what? And they actually want to give credit where credit is due. Because had it not been for them catching this person in a lie, they wouldn't have explored the possibility of them going elsewhere. And then they wouldn't have wanted to work on themselves and have a fresh start, you know, and and they wouldn't have been afraid of getting rejected because they chose somebody just for the body as opposed to somebody for the heart to indulge with. I mean, because this is the person with the heart who had the inner strength, and they're upset. They're sad, upset because they feel like this is done. This is a wrap. This is over. And they just want to create a whole new story. They want to rewrite a story after they've worked on some things. Yeah, because right now they're still feeling, they still have those same burdens. They still have those same toxic traits. They're working on them. I feel like this person just needs some patience and some time. But at the same time, this person needs to understand that may have been what fucked shit up. Because just like who sang that song? Boy George and the Culture Club. Time won't give me time, and time makes lovers feel like they got something real. And you and me, we got nothing but time. So this is like two people that one's like, oh, I just need some more time. I need some more time. I need some more time. And then they want to come back to be shocked that somebody moved on. And this person's like, you don't make a relationship by taking time away. You make a relationship by spending time together. Someone understands this whole concept now. Now somebody's waking up, getting the idea, understanding that no, everybody out there don't want to be your hoe. Just the one that don't, they're just the ones that don't want to grow up. They want to be your hoe. But the grown women, no, you're not putting the grown women in their shoes. You leave the little girls over there. Yeah, this person can't sleep. They're probably having problems eating. Stomach is feeling all messed up. They feeling all nervous. They ready to get on the plane. They ready to get in their car. They're ready to get on the train, wherever. You know, they are. Yeah, they're seeking guidance, but they're asking for advice, but they're also making a wish. They're also making a wish. That by them doing the shadow work, that's going to create them to be able to excel, to ascend, you know, back into the abundance that they had before. But right now, they're feeling stuck because they have to do the shadow work. Yeah, they see the big picture. They see the big picture. You choose love. If you put love first, the money will always come. But if you put money first, you'll lose it all. You'll lose all the money, all those precious physical things. But if you choose love, because that's what God wants us to choose, you'll have it all. It's like they're comparing maybe themselves to you, like how much stronger you are than they were. And they were looking at you like you was going to be the weak one, but you're the one that's teaching them the lesson about strength, about honesty, integrity, loyalty. You're the one that's teaching them. See, they did it wrong. They thought that they could overtake you, but what they should have done was try to challenge themselves to be a better person, to be a better individual, to be more loving, to be more creative, and to be more in their own lane. Yeah. So they're thinking about sexy time, but they definitely want a fresh start with it. Maybe they want to see somebody who is a psychic, is reads tarot or something, somebody that really knows. They know, ooh, they know when someone's trying to be sneaky for and steal their money. And this person is looking at you. They're looking at you. But yeah, it's like hmm, look at this. No, they are thinking about sexy time and they want a fresh start. Maybe somebody that reads tarot, but it's like they have this little sneaky plan because they gotta, they know something. They know, but it's like with the sneaky, they know that if they have sexy time with you, maybe this person has something. Because if they have sexy time with you, knowing that they got something, that's going to affect your body. your body, your bag, your stability, your whatever. And then they'll feel like they won. They'll feel like they won. People are crazy. Yeah, because they dreaming right now that you could be in their shoes. Like, let's just say they got some stuff that they can't get rid of. I don't know. And that, misery loves company. But why would you even want to go back to somebody who didn't see your worth and value in the first place? I mean, that's a no bueno. A no brainer and a no bueno. Because there's too many other fish in the sea. Yeah. This person is so upset with themselves because they chose to indulge in something instead of reject something. Now this person is in solitude. And they're really upset because they're sitting here dreaming about their soulmate. You know, it's like they're wondering if they bare their soul or something, would that get them anywhere with this person who's always of service in the community? Would that get any brownie points if I bare my soul, if I buried my heart, if I tell you how I feel, is that gonna have your defenses go down a little bit, please? You know, because this person sees that you are of service to the community, and they know they should have followed your spark, but once again, they allow themselves to be easily led. They have a weak dick, and it's real weak and sick now. And I got a hungry stomach. But now this person has to clean up their life completely. And they may have to go to court. This person may have to go to court. They may be getting divorced. They may be doing this. They may be doing all because they decided to explore the witch with the ammonia smelling drawers. And now their entire life is crumbling. Their entire life is crumbling. Sure do hate it. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Like I said, somebody wants to rewrite a whole story. You know, they want to build a home with you, but what else? Anything else from this deck? Let me just kidding. Let's see what else. Mm. Okay, let's see which one. Let's go to this. Hospitality. You know, somebody's like sitting in front of the TV or something like that, and they have a drink, they have a cocktail or something, and they're just watching you from some other location. And they're thinking about this conflict. I mean, they're haunted by this. What really haunts them is they were too scared to talk to you to find out what they was asking other people whenever those other people didn't even know you and had never even met you. Mm. Somebody paid some people. Okay. Somebody paid like two or three people They paid some people money to talk shit about you to somebody else that was interested in you. And this person believed it because don't just believe this one person. No, I got some other fake friends that don't know this person. Let me give you this money so you can go in there and lie for me. Shit. Come here. Come here. Let me give you this money so you can go in there and lie for me too. Come on. This person is thinking about something about a backstory, and now they remember. They didn't get the full backstory. They only heard like maybe a sentence, but they remembered that motherfucking sentence. If they ain't remember shit else, especially whenever they shit started going down, they remembered what was said. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Kindred spirits. It's almost like when two people met, it's almost like they felt like they kind of knew each other, but they felt comfortable with it with each other. You know, one of them was more of like the free spirit. You know, but and this free spirit would tell or spoke to this person or something and said, "Hey, listen, this is what I observed. You know, I know this and this and that and the other, and I'm just, it's like somebody had had to ask the question because the free spirit just don't give a shit. They're gonna just do whatever they want to do and let you do whatever you want to do. But something about said that there was a message. There was a definite message. And it's something about this person, they needed to pay attention. If not, it was getting ready to affect their body. So we start off just by this person remembering you, just being you. You know, you were like the free spirit, the light, the person that's just like, well, I'm off to go do this. I'm off to go do that. Maybe a little bit of dramatic flair, whatever. But it's like you didn't hurt anybody. You were just a person of just being you. And you allowed everybody to be them. And they remember this now. You know, this snake, this person who worked against you. Now they're remembering this and how defensive they were against. They were closed mind. They were thinking small, and they didn't allow everyone to be who they were. They wanted to be who they felt they should be. Although that expectation was not shared with them. But it's like about something was created. Something was created, and this snake decided, I'm going to be, I'm going to control this relationship. I'm going to control this. She loves me. She's getting ready to prove to me that she loves me. She don't know how long, and I go a long time. I'm going to, I'm going to control this relationship. I'm going to be a dictator because really what they wanted was just to play. But somebody else felt that felt somebody else gave them the whole backstory of how they could mistreat this person. I wonder how that shit went. Wish a motherfucker would. What's the message, spirits? Yeah. This player thought he was getting away with something. He didn't get shit except left the grave. That's it. You doing what? Oh, okay. Bye. Oh, okay. No, you stay right there. You ain't got to go. Let me leave this time. You know, we just created this person a heart. You know, that was it. Because I was expecting this this free spirit to do something. What'd she do? Not a damn thing. She was like, who? What? Huh? See, this person thought that this person, the other person wanted marriage. The other person was like, yeah, like, but choose somebody that I can see, you know, that is connected with me. Somebody that I've actually really like, you know, somebody that could put the time in. Yeah, I do want to get married, but not to just somebody who's a fucking snake. No, you can slither on the way, slithering. You know, see, this person didn't never took the time to explore how soul contracts work. They don't know that if you don't come through on a soul contract, your shit's gonna be fucked up, especially if you pick a karmic. Because that karmic is gonna take you all the way down. And they don't like to let go. Who else are they gonna give misery to? Yeah. But they decided to do their own thing. You like it, I love it. You know? Oh, that's too many. You like it, I love it. I love it for you. It looks so cool on you. Yep. And they worked hard on to try and appear a certain way. But you know what? Somebody is so smart and they're already in their purpose. They already knew. They already knew. What you think? What you thought? What you thought? You know? And they didn't think that this person would catch on to their games because this person thought his personality was gonna carry him through because he was at a different location and thought nobody will ever see anything that I'm doing. I can be a snake all day long. But see, something in this person's communication just didn't sit right. And so somebody said, you know what? Um, I'm not even going to really think about this. I'm just going to go ahead and get the fuck on out of Dodge because I ain't got time for this stupid shit. You know, it's like they expected this person to be upfront and honest. They expected this person to be a stand up person. They expected this person to be in their North Node. But nope, them and all their family members is witches. Every last one of them. Witches, witches, witches. And the female ones are called witch bitches. You know, and they want to sit there and they get together and they drink religiously. drink religiously, they act like they're so sweet. They go to church acting like they're so kind and so this and so that, but these are vicious dogs. And so you being so sweet and kind, you being kind, just a kind person, thoughtful and everything, they thought that was getting ready to take some things from you, that you was just going to give and give and give. But this wholesome person said, nah, mm-mm, no, I'm good. I'm just going to stay at home, stay to myself, do my thing, you know, I'm good. So this other person got so upset and offended, then they want to sit there and whenever someone spoke up, they got so offended, then they want to change up. Well, go ahead and change up. But they just don't know whenever they changed up, they got with somebody who was even more controlling than them. And somebody whose favorite thing to do was drama. I mean, this is somebody who has won several gold cups, medals, you know, um, plaques, trophies, all that for starting drama. This is what this person is known for. When people see this person come out in the door, come off the street and into any establishment, they like, oh Lord, oh Lord. This the type of person that they got with the type of person that will go up to somebody when they with their man and flirt with them. They don't. This bitch just don't fucking care. And so this person, they said, hey, 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 you might wanna listen to what I gotta say, but they didn't. Oh well. Woo! And this person is so upset. They are. They're really upset because wait a minute. Because the person that they put you down for said that they can read cards too. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But now they see that that person cannot. That's why they want to come back with you. Because, see, this other person gave them some bad advice. This person not only gave them bad advice, but set them up or did something, something, something. Now they dealing with some important shit. And it's like the police is looking at this person and they got all fingers pointing to this person whenever it was really this witch that is now stuck in this protective white light. See, they thought it was the free spirited one that was going to cause the hardship. No, baby, it was the free spirited one that was going to keep you safe. See, their compass was completely off. It's like they're dealing with some type of addiction that's making them do stupid shit. Shit that a normal, sane, you know, conscientious, cognizant person would not do because we'd be aware. But somebody's addiction, they feel like they have to have that. They have to have that. And then after they get what they want, they disconnect and they go their own way. As that's like something that they feel like they have to do to protect themselves, only because this person is afraid to deal with them. They're afraid to reach any part of their spiritual throne. They're afraid of their journey. They're afraid of answering to what they've done. They're a chicken. They're a coward. And this person is also afraid to speak to you because he knows or she knows you are on your spiritual throne. So they know that they can't come in half nickel slick. They can't come in half stepping. They got to come in with the whole truth. the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They're also wondering if you would even think about being with them, or would you just say no? Would you maybe put your defenses down and go, oh, well, I guess so. Come on. Or would you just be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Ah, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nothing here to see. And now, at this particular time, this black witch who practices this black magic, sitting here watching you be at peace at home and feeling like you're living a life of privilege, you know? Like you were just having it all. You're just living that life of privilege, the life that this person feels that they deserve to live instead of you. But see, this person still hasn't learned the lesson. They martyred themselves thinking they could get you to martyr yourself. No, just because you have no self esteem, self love, or confidence does not mean that the next person doesn't. Now, this black witch, she's got a whole different perception of who belongs together and about trying to disrupt these relationships that are sent from God. Now, this person is sitting here looking, waiting, anticipating what she feels is justice. But what really is justice for her is that karma. And all those people that she laughed with, that she played with, they all ridiculed you. They all sat around. She told them all these grand lies, made all these grand hand gestures, flapped her arms a couple of times, did all this shit to have them believe that lying shit. And now that the world is crumbling on this witch, he's saying people are sitting back and they're doing nothing. Doing nothing. Someone received a message from this kind, conscientious person, the person that loves themselves. And this vain person showed their hand, showed their objective, showed what they really wanted to do because they couldn't help themselves. You know how these old silly, itchy bitches get when they can't control themselves. You know how they get. They think, I've got to prove something to the world. I've got to prove something to everybody. And they have. All they proved was that they can't be trusted. All they proved is that they're a wise guy. All they proved is that it's getting hot in here. God made a promise. God made a promise. And this person is trying to make a promise too. This person is saying, no, that's not what's going to happen. I am going to survive this. I am going to survive. No, you goofy bitch. You're going down. Somebody wants to come visit someone that was innocent throughout all of this big ass kerfuffle. They want to come visit the innocent person. So that they can tell this person that didn't have shit to do with nothing. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch is dead. We'll do one more death. Let's end it on positivity. Quieting the mind. Feels good. Quieting the mind. Tapping into spirit. Tapping into ancestors and archangels and spirit guides. Feeling the protection around you. Somebody made an extremely powerful move. A move that somebody else didn't see coming. And now, the world rejoices with a spirit of gratitude that this witch has been put down into the ground. It was a very close encounter. Very close encounter. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody has a great big love coming after somebody else had to heal their heart. Somebody wants to put down roots because they're starting to awaken. They are awakening to the actual power that they have to fight these dark entities. Finally, the sun is shining through for this person. They're starting to recover and they are taking a deep breath. They're really in a spirit of gratitude. It really was a close encounter. And now this person is wishing upon a star that he is never, or she is never, ever fooled by smoke and mirrors. This person understands now that shit is real. Now this person wants to go be with the person that they feel is going to be the grand symphony, the one that has these endless possibilities and can see the real them. They know that you saw the real them. And now they want to be able to have that same gift. They want to be able to learn how to do the same thing. But somebody made a powerful move. Just by having a spirit of gratitude and a great big love for mankind. Let me mix it up. Mhm. Yeah, somebody is, they are thankful. They are praying to God. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me from that ugly ass witch. Hmm. They said, let me go the fuck back home. That girl is crazy. I might want to go back home. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they want to go back home. Birds of a feather, you know? So that's what they want you to think. Or they want to try and say whatever they want to say so that that's what you hear, as opposed to what the real plan would be. But they want to come to you like they want to heal something as well as heal their heart. Spirit is saying, keep your heart in that cage and locked. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to come back, especially with a tall tail and ears wide open. Yeah, but you already know. You already know what they want to come back for. The roses kiss, but this would be something that you would not want to kiss this person. You have to take a higher view because this person's coming in with smoking mirrors again because once again, they want to learn how to do what you do. They're like, show me the moves you make. Show me the this you do. Tell me what you say. Tell me what you do. But see, they want to try and steal your gift, but it's already exposed and revealed. So this person thinks that they can confuse you, but they're the only ones that's confused. They're in the divine matrix already, and they're not getting out until God tells them to go. But they think that I just wanted to heal my heart and have this sacred thing that we had. Someone is going to be like, okay, yeah, we had it. Let it go. Because somebody has already woken up the lion, whenever they was doing what that cockamamie shit to you. You woke the lion up. The lion ain't going back to sleep ever. Not on your ass ever. Shit, lion is hungry. Lion may want to eat you. Shit, shit. You looking for somebody dumb, you better go back to the one that you just left. That's the dumb one. The one with the ammonia smelling drawers. Go back to that one. What's the message, Spirit? All right. Yeah, like you could see this person. You could see what they think, what they thought, what they did, what they ate, everything, everything. You see all that shit. Let's grab some from the stack. Hmm, come on. Yeah, this person is mad and suffering in silence that they left and you let go. You gave them strength whenever they were at their lowest, you know? And there was no ties. There was like, hey, I'm just giving you, this is just unconditional love. This is me. I love everybody. I want everyone to do well. I want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to succeed. But this person didn't realize that you were actually a heavenly host, you know? And they were actually worried about the wrong shits, you know? Somebody they and didn't want to have a victim mentality. But they didn't realize an entity had attached themselves to them, that black witch. And when I say black, I don't mean skin color. This one could be lily white with blonde hair. But it's the mindset. It's the soul. It's that spirit. That's the black part. See? Because they were doing this, they were using that word magic and shit to create these scenarios, and somebody like a dog licking it like, give me some more, give me some more, give me some more. You know, I don't think people really realize what they look like until after they realize this shit's not gonna work, and then they start thinking about how they acted, and they think, damn, this person should have always stayed in them in their highest self. Always stayed in their highest self. It could be a water sign. They the ones that wanted an ending for you. You know, this person was just worried about money. Talking about some bury all my money with me. You know? What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Third wheel enemy. You know? And all you're doing is asserting the truth because you have too much evidence. And when you spit your truth out, all their lives was disillusioned. They got played by the devil, who they was actually working for. You know? What else? Ooh, okay. Oh, somebody's spiteful. Oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're spiteful. Because their chakras are closed. You know, there is something hidden about them, and people know this. They always play the victim. They always play the victim. But whatever it was, this got them separated. You know, somebody left them or something, because they didn't even know how to go on about their business. They was all up in yours, trying to get you, trying to see what you doing, so they can come in there and fuck that shit up. You know, that's this type of person. Yep, they got a reading, and the reader was wrong. That is too funny. They spent that money for nothing. And then whenever you called them out, they got upset. But they didn't call you a liar. Then now they see that they should have made an oath to believe in God. And all they can do is think about you. You rent free. Rent free. Something about your ancestors, your home, family, tradition. Your ancestors are in the house. Yes, they are. Somebody got some emotions welling up. They finally need to deal with it. They finally need to deal with it. Somebody got some emotions. And the book is closed. All right, so let's read some comments. My daughter told me, stop stopping in the middle, reading the comments. Just read, just do the, and then at the end, you know. So I was like, yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. Hi, Lily Rose. All right. Hey, Bella Ann. Hi, Infinity Collection. Hey, Behaving. How are you? It's okay. We're just glad you're here. Hi, Carla. Oh, good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Darling Williams. Juanita. Thank you. And welcome. 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 Toriano. Thank you. I told him I don't do chicken shit lies. I know that's right. Who does? I love with everything, but don't put up with the bullshit. Girl, give me a high five. Give me a high five. Okay? I'm like that. All right, let's see. Um, it's good when you don't lie. You can stare someone in their eyes and tell your story. True. But you say, I am living a life of privilege and it's only going to get better. Okay. My life of privilege is being free from any wrongdoing. That's correct, Juanita. I'm okay. I'm okay, broke, but not okay, broken. Right. Exactly. I do forgive. Just don't come around me. Our time is done. I pray for the lost in hopes they find their way. Wait, I pray for the lost and hope they find their way. God, thank you for all you do and everyone you protected the evils from the evils of the world. God bless and amen. Excellent. Absolutely. Let's see. These people are all adults. They know right from wrong. Thank you, Bella Ann. Thank you. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you so very much. Yeah, girl, we gonna burn that book. Exactly. You know? All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and chill out for the evening. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thank goodness. And um, this weekend, let's when we do the live, let's bring some questions. Bring questions. You know. Oh, let me see. Hold on, Bella Ann. To change my life, I change my friends. Mm, there you go. You know, it's because it's like we're hanging around the same people. We're gonna still do the same shit, and that's where we say, "Well, I was trying to change, but you're being around the same people." And sometimes it's like family members, that you don't want to leave, but you have to leave, or even somebody that you really like. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, I really like you, but I'm not down for no abuse. I can't do that. I just can't do it. Nobody should have to. They don't want to be abused. They don't want you to cuss them out every day and slap them with a stick and shit like that. Tell them they male friends look better than them any day of the week. That kind of stupid shit. You know. All right, Juanita. All right, everybody. I'm getting ready to go watch some TV and rest my throat so I can talk all day tomorrow. Thank you guys. I love you. Love y'all.